Hello, I'm Dragonpme and I'm going to give you a quick Apple Mac tutorial for those of you who either run PC and think, hey, what's so good about a Mac? Or, hey, I'm new to a Mac and I don't know how to use it. Gammy. Because learning a new operating system can sometimes be hard. In this case, I reckon it's quite easy. So why don't you just watch and find out. First of all, I'd just like to show you that this is my Apple Mac. This is the one I'm using with little Lego man on the top there. And my hard drive, which I keep some of my stuff on. My Wii, because I'm a Nintendo freak, and my screen. This is my desktop. Hopefully you will find me interesting to talk to. You might find I say a lot, because I'm a freak like that. Anyway, to the nitty gritty. How to install an application. Because first of all, when you first put on your Mac and you want to install MSN, for example, it's not there. Well, sometimes it is, but sometimes it isn't. And you want to install it, you don't know how. I'll tell you how. Type in Google, www.google.com. I want to download MSN Messenger for Mac. Anyway, you'll find that you'll get files like this called DMG files. DMG files are actually applications compressed into this little thingamajig. Just look at the picture, it's a drive. Sorry. Anyway, you copy it on your desktop by downloading it. I'm not going to download this, I'm just going to pretend I downloaded it from my external drive. So you've downloaded your file and it looks like this. What on earth is this stupid little file here? It's not my application. I'm going to tell you how to install it. I'll tell you. You double click it and you'll notice that it actually gives you this little window here, if it wants to load. And what it's doing is taking the information and making a drive out of it. Do you know, like if you plug in a USB drive, you get a drive just like this, and on that drive is your program. Now, the difference between a program on a Mac and a program on a PC is, for a PC, it's scattered about all over the place with DLL files and executable files and image files and sound files and everything. But on a Mac, however, it's all into this tiny little application. Now, how do you install it? Well, easy. You drag to wherever you want it. So, for example, I'm going to install this on the desktop. Ta-da! Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It was copied straight off. I can close this and delete my DMG and drive, and your application is there. Now, most places recommend that you actually take it and put it into the applications folder, where most of the other applications are kept. Like, I've got RealPlay and VCL and all that stuff. Now, if you noticed, it already exists, because I've tried doing this tutorial before, but I didn't think it was good enough, so I'm just going to click replace. But basically, it was placed into that folder. You could put it here, 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 you could put it anywhere you like. Just make sure you know where it is, because you want to run it, don't you? I'm going to keep it on the desktop for the moment. Close these windows, because they're doing me head in. Ish. Right. So, running your application, double click, and you'll notice it goes in the dock. It bounces up and down to say that it's loading, and you get whatever the application is. Okay, this application sucks, because you have to pay for it, and I didn't want to pay for it, so silly me, shouldn't have used that. I just pressed Apple button in Q to quit that application. Sorry, I should have said. If you notice, it did actually disappear from the dock. Now, what if you want, say, MSN to stay in the dock? You just take your application and you shove it in the dock. Voila. Every time you run it, it'll bounce up and down and have a little arrow underneath to say that it's running, and when you quit it, it will remain in the dock. But what if you uninstall your program, but in the dock it still remains? Well, you just click and drag off, and ta-da, your program is fully uninstalled. Now, I hope you had fun. Well, I don't know if you had fun, like, I was a pain in the neck, really. But I really do think that you should learn something if you're new to Mac. If you're considering switching to Mac, that's how easy it is to uninstall a program, or even install a program either. Either way, it's darn easy. I hope you've learned something. I've had quite a bit of fun chatting to myself. leave your comments below, and if you want anything to be done, for example, if you want me to show you how to set up a network, easy peasy, just challenge me, I'll give it my best shot. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.